Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm recording this video to basically showcase a small thing that I've built for myself. It solves a problem that I was facing, and let me talk about the problem. So, whenever I watch a YouTube video, what I typically do is instead of watching the whole video from start to end, I just browse through these chapters. As you can see from here, like from minute 0 to 53rd second, it's about the introduction, then it's about this specific thing, then some other category, some other chapter, some probably like challenges faced by Singapore, then the leadership transition. So these are different chapters of this video, and I would typically just jump to the chapter that I'm more interested in rather than watching the whole video. Uh, but this is my way of consuming YouTube. But then there are some videos which don't have chapters in it, and that basically leads to either of two things. One is that I don't watch the video at all because I don't want to end up spending time, or I do watch the whole video, which most of the time means that I've wasted a bunch of time when I was looking for something very specific from that video, right? So this is the problem, missing chapters in certain videos. So I've basically solved that. So this is one example where the chapters already exist, produced by YouTube. This is, let's say I'm interested in learning about the history of China in a very quick format. 20 minutes is obviously not enough, but let's say I'm interested in this video, but there are no chapters. I want to see what this video is about before watching the whole video, right? So what I've done is I've built a Chrome plugin, which is basically loaded here locally, and once I click on generate chapters, the backend magic will start to happen. I'm not gonna click on it because I already have the results here in a different tab for the same video. But before I show the results, let me talk a little bit about, in very brief, how I sort of came to the solution. So the first solution that I attempted was the LLM way, where basically I would download the transcript of whichever video I'm interested in, and then I built a small Ruby agent which would basically talk to an LLM and pass the transcript and ask it to generate chapters, and it would have like a certain feedback loop and all of that stuff. And then the LLM eventually would give me back the answers. So what I sort of learned from that was that it works sometimes, but when it fails, it massively fails. For example, sometimes it would generate me chapters which were not even related to the video. For example, I'm talking about history of China, and then the chapter title would be, let's say, cricket, right? So history of China probably doesn't have to do anything with cricket, but then it would generate a chapter like that. So it was a solution that worked sometime but didn't work, and rather massively failed when it didn't work, right? So I pivoted to a different solution. I learned about assembly AI, and basically now what I have to do is I have to download the audio file of this YouTube video and then pass it to assembly AI, which would basically generate the chapters for me, and then I would sort of render it on the UI, right? So now let me show you how it looks like. If I go to this tab, you can see on this right hand side you have this generated chapters thing, right? So this is how I basically render the chapters. It's not as same as where sort of YouTube renders it on this streaming bar, but this works because I can still click on it and go to the topic that I am interested in, and just watch that part. So from here I can see that after minute 15 and 20 seconds, this is the video talks about what happens before the British arrived, right? So if I'm interested in that, but I'm just going to go and jump into it, right? So that's how I sort of am solving my problem right now. But it doesn't end the whole thing here, because right now I'm dependent on assembly AI, which has its own set of problems. For example, right now it takes a lot of time to process the audio file and to generate the chapters from it. That's the whole reason I didn't generate the chapter on the fly, because it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for this 20-minute long video. It took about 2 to 3 minutes to generate the chapters, which is long. It's not like a big deal breaker, but ideally it would be nice if it was quicker, right? The other problem is it's not language agnostic right now. Right now it works well for English language, so as in like videos where the main language is English. But I don't know about all the other languages, but it doesn't support Hindi right now. So if I sometimes end up watching videos in Hindi, but Assembly AI, it won't break, but it won't give me good results. In fact, because it would just give me stupid results. So there is that deal breaker about it. And then of course there's the pricing element to sort of all solutions these days. So pricing is something that I would have to incur with an LLM based solution as well. I am incurring that with Assembly AI as well right now, so it's not like a big turn off. But yeah, it's a thing that eventually matters in a good solution. But yeah, this is what I wanted to showcase, what I've built, sort of solution to the problem that I have. I don't know. I hope maybe you find this relatable. Maybe you also need chapters every once in a while there. If you need the solution right now, it's not published anywhere, as in the Chrome plugin. It's not published in the plugin store. If you want it to be published, let me know. Maybe on this comment on this video, or on Twitter or somewhere, and then I can publish it. I will have to deploy the backend services for the plugin to actually work, so like the Ruby and the Python service. But yeah, I'll figure out a way to sort of do that so you can also use it. And if at all you're interested in learning more about the backend part of it, the implementation and how it all works, let me know about that as well. I can create a video and explain that in detail. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks.